Welcome back to Popes and Partners. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Transoxiana, or should I say Transoxania? I used to always say Transoxiana, but the T-34 tank linked us a video in the comments about the history of the Timurid Empire, and they say Transoxania, and I'm confused now. Anyway, we're playing as this bluish teal, maybe, country over here, and we're going for the True Heir to Timur, or True Heir of Timur achievement. I never get that one quite right, where we have to form the Mughals as a former Timurid subject, True Heir of Timur, there we go, by 1550, which is fine, and also take this tiny piece of land here, all of India. And it's gonna be rough, and we're not gonna make it, and it's all gonna be terrible, and I'm gonna be crying in the corner somewhere. No, it's gonna be rough. It is gonna be quite rough. One of our biggest issues is gonna be this. Already, even though we haven't done much, we've done, snaked our way a little bit into India here. Already we've annoyed a bunch of people, and aggressive expansion is gonna keep growing as we keep eating, as we keep aggressively expanding. Now, the one saving grace here is you see that there are a bunch of countries that are pretty red, and then a bunch of countries that are not, and they are sort of interwoven. That's because the red ones are all not Hindu, Sunni, or at least Muslim, and the not so red ones are Hindu, because other religions really don't care all that much about your aggressive expansion. You see here Bangladesh, while Delhi, the overlord next door, is really angry at -90, Bangladesh doesn't really care all that much. So what we're going to have to do is do some sort of balancing between, do some war against Muslims, then let them cool down, and some wars against Hindus on the way, or in between. Now, we've already enraged the Muslim world, and if I planned this out correctly, this is not a coalition against us yet because of truces. And some people are going to drop out before they can coalition us. I don't think Afghanistan can even join a coalition because they are subject to the Timurids, so I don't think that works. But technically Multan could, Sirhind could, Delhi could, Nagur could, and continuing from there, Balochistan. But we have a bunch of truces here. We have truce to Delhi, we have a truce to, well, we're still at war with Sirhind, and others. Jaunpur we have a truce to because they just recently broke our alliance. It turns out though that they would ally us again if we weren't at war, or at least it says so in here. Trust is only -38 now instead of -1000, so they might go back to it. That requires us to peace out though, and that is the point where we left off last episode, because we peace out. Can't show you right now because our diplomats are busy, but if we peace out Sirhind here and we take land, which, well, we want, then we're gonna push too many people into that coalition. I'm already improving with 2 people here, with Nagur and Sindh. Keep confusing Sindh and Sirhind, but no Sindh, to maybe get them out of the coalition. And this, I don't know if this is a bug. It says here we get a bonus in improved relations from established communities trading policy, which I certainly don't have, but Sindh has. In here, I think. Yeah, the following countries apply this policy in Lahore. Effect towards countries active in this node. I don't know why we get a bonus approving with Sindh, but I'll take it, I guess. So plan is sit a bit on this war, deal with these rebels that we unfortunately spawned, and then peace out when we are more or less safe. No guy, sure, have access, that's fine. Another thing, what's the Shafi scholar again that we can invite? He is the merchant +1. Really like a Hanbali one. Right, but we need to be at peace for that and ally Davasir. Yeah. We also have no money. Do we have loans already? We have loans. We don't have a lot of money, and what are we paying all that money for? Fort maintenance really high. Oh, we're paying for... No, there's no fort in Sirhind. Oh, it's just that we have these forts up, right? We don't need that anymore right now, so let's turn you off, and let's turn you off. And I'm tempted to also turn off Kish here. There's a bit of devastation in Samarkand. I don't know if our capital fort actually reduces devastation, so I'm going to keep this one up for a moment. But that should get us to positive monies, which is good. States? No. Kashmir is so terrible. Anything else before we unpause? Have a look at this. We're still running the discipline advisor. I really want to get rid of our heir, but can we not have consorts? How does the emirate work? And the state, Marcus for life, title is hereditary. That's just normal. It's a question of religion? Let me really briefly check that on the wiki because it might be quite important. EU4 emirate government. Emirate. Where is it? Show me. Oh, it's not. So I assume it's some form of monarchy. It's ICTA, right? It's ICTA government that we have. No, it's not ICTA. Or is it? I don't know. These buttons are very much ICTA buttons, but it used to say ICTA there. So Emirate must be a different version of the ICTA government. And I don't know what that means for consorts, and it's going to be relatively important. How do I find this out? Consort. Consort will take rights of man enabled. Yeah, I know I need to have rights of man enabled, but I want to know when I can and when I cannot have. Emirate. Did we have consort as Granada because they're also an emirate apparently? Well, I can't find out right now. Let me know in the comments if you know. It's probably going to be too late because I have to do a bit of recording, but still let me know. So, if we cannot have a consort, then the whole reason I'm thinking about this, sorry for taking so long with this, is that I really hate this heir. And I'm thinking of getting rid of him. But if we do that, we don't have a consort and we don't have a mechanic that gives us just a new emir. When we have no heir, then we might end up having no heir and just being unable to declare wars for a long while. Or even if we have a young heir and no consort, then that would also be bad. And we are 66, we might die soon. On monarch death. Pretender rises, regency for Umayyads, Timurid, royal marriages with Mamluk noble succeeds to the throne, or Bishkan Sharki succeeds to the throne. Who is that your ruler? No. Was your heir? Okay. I should know this, but I really just don't. What happens if I fire my heir? On monarch death. So we could get a Mamluk noble, that would be fine. Like we got the Ottoman ruler when we died in Granada. I remember now. I'm gonna kill my heir. We lose 50 prestige, which is unfortunate because we are going to lose improved relations, but I don't think we can play on with this heir. It's just not a thing. So, goodbye. Let's see what happens. That might have been the end of the campaign. Maybe not. Oh, bonus 10 prestige. That's actually quite nice to get immediately here. And then I definitely want to take back this land. And then we should probably send a stack to Kangra to deal with stuff like that. Here. You guys go and kill that one guy. And then we deal with the rebels. We have that much time. We're not coring because... Why can I not core this land? Oh, because Sir Hind has claims on it, of course. Got my land back, that's good. And once we have now Goron like 70 here, I will check the war result again. Call back my diplomat and see whether we can help there. Also, oh, Balochistan is just dying. That's kind of good. I was looking for Balochistan to drop out of aggressive expansion, but that's going to take 3 years at our current speed. So really it's not happening. But we might still be okay. So there's the province. Let's group up our troops so we can beat those rebels. And then get to 70 here. 70 is very arbitrary. I mean, we're capped on legitimacy, so we could lose some. I don't love it. It's not the worst, though. And I don't like losing admin power, of course. Amir loyalty, though? How do we think about that? Should ask our merchants for a contribution. Especially since we have no money. I don't think I'm going to push their influence here. I'm just going to take the 86 ducats. It's a lot right now. That's good. Yeah, I'm going to buy their loyalty here, I think. It's a bit weird. Losing Multan making claims on us. Stop it. Stop it. And we have to take this fight here now. They took a lot of damage from attrition, so that's pretty nice. And we're going to have mountain or highland advantage at least. It's going to be good. Cost us some money, some more manpower, but then we should easily get this. There we go. Pop. Alright. Rebels handled. Minus 20% land attrition is actually not horrible. Now what do we do here? Do we turn off maintenance or do we drill? Or do we do neither? How are we doing on rebels? We probably have more rebels to suppress. Oh yes. So we're doing neither. We're just sitting on some rebels. 80% too on the Mazandaranis. Wait. That's way over here. You? Are on 80%? With your 2.7 unrest? It's not really going to decrease much over time here. Gotta have an eye on that. Try to at least. Move towards legalism. I think we did move towards legalism, right? We were on the other side. Now we started mysticism, but now we're going legalism right now because we need manpower and money. Yeah. So let's go towards legalism, get that autonomy change. It is quite excellent. You would be right. Keep an eye on this. Don't want 90 to show there. And how close are we here? We get... I think it's already time. Tech? Yeah. And we're just taking tech, ignoring institutions in this campaign. I don't think we have time to deal with institutions. That might be incorrect. We'll see. Our subject did rebuild an army. That's quite good because I do want to expand over here. They have a bunch of claims. Not cores, but claims. And if there are any neighbors that are not particularly defended, you're allowed to dang. Well, dang. Kathmandu and Dang. How are you guys doing? Probably have more than 5 total troops. Dang. Dang already has 5. Kathmandu. No. Kathmandu has 6. Limbo 1, you must have a higher force limit, right? Limbo 1. No, you do not. Must be pretty bad land here. So they would need our help to beat Kathmandu and Dang. It's a bit annoying because we need to go back to getting all these military accesses. The reason I'm interested in doing that is... Oh, we have more tech to take. Oh, it's 50% of time. Maybe not. Is that these are Hindu, and expansion into Hindu is what we can do right now. 6 now. Okay, 1 more month, and we're gonna check again on our peace deal. Feel like I'm burning our time here, but there we go. 70. Let's have a look. If I were to peace you out for all you have. Okay, the people we've been improving with are not in this list anymore. That part is good. Multan, Temi, Baluchistan, Malwa, Gujarat. Still 5. Baluchistan we can maybe get out of this list. Maybe Gujarat too. Will they use Sindh? So we apparently don't need Sindh anymore. Let's go talk to Baluchistan and Gujarat. Not that Baluchistan is gonna live. He just dead. We don't know. Improve relations. And then, who did I say? Gujarat. Why do you hate me so much anyway? Aggressive expansion? What? Improve. Improve. We are really bad at... Oi. Kashmiri separatists. Would we want that to happen? Where are the Kashmiri cores? Here, here. So I would get Jammu and Kashmir. Now if we check Kashmir, I'm interested whether Kashmir is Hindu or Sunni. And it is Shia. If we let that happen, we remove Sirhind from the list of potential coalition people, but we sort of leave an exclave here that we can eat later. I think that's actually good. I mean, these are great provinces. No, low development, but great trade good provinces. But just don't know whether we have the time for this. The answer is probably no. You really don't need to come over here. Oh, but that's good. That means he got us military access. I think I'm going to deal with these rebels. I don't think we have time to wait for that to happen. It's going to take like years for them to enforce, and we don't have years. Let's get rid of these guys. Take this land back. Take this land back. Go back out. Go back on rebel suppression. And then the question is whether we send an army over to our subject. There's so much unrest. How unrestful? Yeah, well, very. I feel like we might have to boost autonomy here, and I really don't like boosting autonomy in Lahore for sure. Also, the fact that we can't core this while we're at peace it's a problem. While we're at war. It's gonna be 20,000 Punjabi separatists. We can't really, we don't want to handle that. Yeah, I don't know. bit of a pickle, you could say. Maybe I should ask my subject to attach to me. Because if they do, then at least we can use them to defeat the rebels. Are we done with the... we are with the devastation here, so I'm going to turn off this. Oh, you just got annexed. That is not great for us. Iberian wedding, we don't really care. Maybe we should have supported their independence or something. Because this is bad. We're learning. We're learning. Swap around some influences and loyalties. Oliva are relatively loyal, so they won't be disloyal for long if I do this. So it's probably correct to just do this. We can always give money to the Ulema if we have to. There's a core that helps a little. Timmy going to war with a jam. At least they're not going to war with me. That's good. That's helpful. Does Baluchistan still exist? They do, and they seem to have peaced out. Tiny bit more time, maybe. Oh, you're all dying. Why are you just not moving anymore? Let's have a stand in Sialkot. Maybe you're attached to me then. It doesn't look like you are. So we can do this. Subject. Limbo 1. Oh, you're in siege focus. Be attached. Just want them to help me with rebels if necessary. Now, Mazandarani separatist at 90. It's only 1.9% in Golistan. I already buffed autonomy out of the through the roof. 1% chance every month. Let me raise this fort. I'm gonna try to have them not happen, but if they do happen, I want to have a fort up there. Humiliated daily. Oh, that is nice, but I really need... Preposterous! House of Timurid is shaken. I mean, that Timurid, maybe. Me? No. I do need, like, an heir, though, or something. Pure reform, that's very important. Thank you, game. Let's come home from Baluchistan, check that piece again, if they are out of the list. And they are. Who's the other person we're improving? I think they're also out. So now we're only talking Multan, Timmy, Malwa. Check our truces with the other guys. Timmy in 65, 3 years. And the others are later. And Chagatai in 65 as well. So they're going to be added in 3 years to the coalition, to the potential coalition. Is there anybody we can get out by then? Not really. Not with our improved relations, as it is. So is this too greedy? Is this something we can't do? Well, Multan might be somebody we can attack. So is Malwa, right? Multan is here. Multan is allied to Jaunpur, which is not great for us. And Malwa is... What's a Malwa? It's you. Can't really attack you at all. If our improved relation wasn't this bad... Damn. Can't decide. Does it look much better when we do this? It's minus 12 on Chagatai instead of, what's the other one, minus 16? Yeah, 17. So we do save 5. It's almost enough to make Malwa not be a problem, right? It actually is enough to make Malwa not be a problem. And then maybe we can get Chagatai to not be in that list in 3 years. And then maybe we're okay. I mean, subject is not the worst here. We do need... Can't really feed them the daily land because we need that to form the Mughals. It's very soon. But we can feed them these miners up here. We can feed them Multan. It's not horrible. Do you have any cores? Oh, you have a ton of cores in Delhi. And we don't need all of Delhi. We only need Delhi itself and Lahore, which you already have. So we could actually feed them southern Delhi. Some of those cores, right? Like these. It's possible. Yeah, I think I'm gonna vassalize you. And do it now. Sure. Might still be our end, but... Gotta live somehow. Give up claims. Can I make you... Give me prestige? I can. Doesn't really make sense with a... Become vassal thing. Because you can't have a rival when you're a vassal. But I take the prestige. And I also take your money. There. And hope that we can somehow not be coalesced against. So I really want to be at peace. Also this way we don't have to deal with the rebels, which is great. And we do have to deal with a unruly subject, but... Pretty unruly subject. 73% liberty desire. Probably have to send a guy and deal with you, but first... Will you ally me again? Yes. I take the Jampur alliance, for sure. Just as a deterrent. Detergent? Yes. Just as a detergent. We're kept on mill power of all things. Still super ahead of time in tech, I would say. Yeah, 30%, but yeah. So, what do we do with mill? We don't need to boost our legitimacy. We should take this admin tech. And then maybe get a military idea group. So we're gonna get about 2 idea groups. Things I've been thinking about, diplomatic, which may sound weird, but we actually really lack in diplomats, so the extra diplomat would be nice. Thinking diplomatic relations, fine. Another extra diplomat, that's just gonna be super helpful. And then improve relations 25%, just to drop that aggressive expansion that much quicker. And province war score cost also very helpful for what we have to do. That is actually very tempting to me. But right now we don't have any diplo and we have a lot of mill. So we could go for something military. And that would probably be defensive. The good thing about defensive is that we can just pick the first 2 ideas. We get almost all the value that is in defensive. Because all of this is eh. But the 15 morale is great. And then we can keep the rest of our mill for all the tech that we have to pay for. Alternative is... I don't even know what the alternative would be. Quantity, I mean, it's always nice early on. But... I feel like it's defensive. The question is just whether we want to go defensive or Diplo first. I'm really thinking that it might be Diplo. Because defensive we only need 2 ideas in. Diplo I want more. Let's focus on Diplo. Right? Here. Let's do that. That means we can't solve our military overflow. Not like that, at least. I'm gonna hire 1 more general. How about 2 more general? I guess. And then we're probably gonna have to do some development soon. You are there. That is all okay. Anything else I wanted to do right out of peace? Let's have another look at allies before we put a cut in this episode. Right, I was looking at Davasir, which sounds really odd, but I'm tempted. So we can get the aggressive expansion reduction guy. Are you really the only Hanbali around? Can I see Hanbali in the religion map mode? I can. Nasht is also Hanbali. So is Oman. Why is it that it says Davasir in here? Need to be the overlord or allied to them. They're not gonna be my vassal. Not even Nasht is gonna be my vassal. They're too far away, right? Yeah, minus 144. And they're not even gonna ally me. So you're actually most likely anyway. Army strength, religious school, yada yada. We need minus 25 to be gone. It's gonna be tough if they don't drop diplomatic relations. I don't think we have the free diplomat right now to do this as much as I want to. Instead, we're just gonna improve with somebody that's scary. How about Chagatai? I mean, they hate. Oh, they rebelled us. Never mind. Never mind. Back to you. So Malwa, did we already get them out? No, I don't think so. Let's improve with Malwa here. Could ally them. Who are your rivals? Gujarat, Mewar, and Delhi. Bahmanis hates your guts. Maybe we should ally them. They're not the biggest powerhouse ever. 7,000 troops. Maybe we should not ally them. Let's just go improve relations here. And then put a cut in here. I'm sorry not much happened. There was a lot of talking, a lot of doing stuff. But it's a difficult campaign. I can't just rush through these things, I don't think. Well, I can, but then we lose. So let's try not to have that happen. Also, I should have spent that admin on coring before take. Oh well. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and if there's anything you want to say to me, do it down there in that comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.